Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Subhanallah, I'm certainly not trying to sound bashful, um, nor a sensationalist. But with the recent revelation of a guided missile destroyer ship being named Raphael, which in Judeo-biblical text, well, in Islamic texts, is the Archangel Israfil, who is awaiting instructions from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to blow into the trumpet in order to begin the day of judgment. And we refer to the final day of judgment and not necessarily any um, um, simulations on a micro level of which back here on earth manufactured and perpetrated by the shayateen in ins and jinn. We're not referring to that. We're referring to the day of Qiyamah, which is the real and true day of judgment. Now, what's interesting, again, like we've discussed, and I mean, I'm struggling. I'm certainly struggling if our beloved ulama ikram don't see this as well. Um, is that it is all manufactured, and so are the two opposing sides, and what they're doing psychologically right now is setting the axis of evil, as it were, with Russia, China, North Korea, and their allies, so that they can psychologically prime and predictively program the demographic under the stewardship of their countries. And when I say the demographic, I'm referring to Europe, United Nations, and everyone underneath that banner, and the States, and then you would have Russia, China, North Korea, and their allies on the other side of the Hegelian dialectic. Every leader in every one of these, as far as I can see, especially the way I'm seeing things unfold on the international stage, is in on this and are part of this Hegelian dialectic. It's happening, and it's very scripted, very artificial. There's nothing organic about it, but they need humanity, they need the ummah to believe that this is a very real organic event that has come about through a series of organic events and culminated into um, a situation where a nuclear war has been triggered, as a result of which they need us to buy into that, simply because their plan, and Iblis Lanatullahi alayhi's plan, will not work if humanity do not buy into a narrative of a very real war that has organically happened and that has not been coerced and that we haven't been coerced into. Rather, that we have to stand our ground patriotically and support whichever flag we fall under and their purpose. This way, they will neutralize a lot of numbers in terms of humanity. A lot of lives will be lost. But also, what they will do is then um, find a wonderful opportunity to rise from the ashes, as they would say, the phoenix which rises through the ashes, from order out of chaos. And this is exactly what they're trying to bring about, so that they can bring about this universal governance and the universal currency. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. But you just saw that on the 28th, the ship left, which was called Raphael, which is Israfil, the blower of the trumpet. And again, that's a play in terms of masonry. They're actually playing with our religious doctrines. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect and guide us, subhanAllah, to be able to see exactly what really is happening and how we are the pawns in this chess game. And when I say we, I mean humanity. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide and protect us. This is happening on the 29th. Apparently, the United States are having the biggest military exercise drill to date today in South Korea. So all of this is just to, again, predictively program every one of us to expect what they're about to do and anticipate it. And this way they can quell any rebellion because we had been incrementally conditioned to expect it to happen, which is exactly what they intend to do. And when I say they intend to do this, I expect it to happen no less than the next few months during Dhul Hijjah and around that time. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. Jazakallahu khairan wa ahsanul jaza for your time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.